Okay, my name's Michael, and I bought this truck about a year ago, and I did a review on it like a few days after I bought the truck. I said a lot of positive things about the truck. I mean, of course, it was early on, and it's been a year. I'm around 9,500 miles on this truck. So I thought I'd give a year-in review on my Maverick 2023 Maverick XL, no options hybrid. So this is the first Ford I've ever owned in my life, and I bought it when I was 51 years old. I'm 52 just a few days ago. First Ford ever. I've mostly been like a GM, a Chevrolet truck, GM vehicle person all my life. I've owned a couple of Hondas, Honda Ridgeline, Honda Civic, great vehicles, loved them. I've owned Chevy Avalanches, S10s, pickup trucks, Astro van. I've owned some Nissans, Nissan Altima, Nissan Quest minivan, and they were all pretty good. Chevy HHR, I loved that vehicle. But anyway, when this truck come out, I was driving a 2019 Honda RTLE all-wheel drive. You know, it was just below the top of the line. It just didn't have cooled seats. It had everything else. I love that truck. That was a great truck. Honda makes an absolutely wonderful utilitarian truck. I know some people say it's not a truck because of unibody, whatever. That truck was a great truck. It would haul stuff. It would get up and go. It rode like a dream. I can't say anything negative about the Honda Ridgeline. It was just way too nice for me. Too many gadgets, too many buttons, way too nice. So I wanted something simple, and when this truck right here come out, I thought, hey, that's cheap, $22,000 for a no options hybrid. So I've never owned a hybrid or electric vehicle, so this was my first experience having anything electric or even hybrid. So this is hybrid, gasoline engine, 2.5 liter gasoline engine with battery auxiliary. And I think it's the same system they've used in the Escape for years. So it's a pretty much a proven system, 10 plus years in other vehicles. But anyway, this truck a year later, I still love the color. The cactus gray is amazing. I just love it. I love the steely wheels. I love them. Maybe one day I'll get other wheels. I don't know. I don't care. I've done a few little upgrades, aftermarket stuff. I'll show that. But this is what you get for, this is what I got for like 24 out the door. Okay. Air conditioning, of course, standard power windows, power door locks. I don't have a rear sliding window. Didn't care about that. I've not missed it one bit. I had it in my Ridgeline and my other trucks. This is front wheel drive, the XL hybrid front wheel drive. Love it. I've got absolutely no complaints about the front wheel drive platform. I understand in snow or ice, some people don't like them. Here in Tennessee, we see very little of that. I added that's actually a Bronco hitch added on just last weekend. $25 for that hitch, like $60 for the wiring. Anyway, it's actually for a Bronco, but after you drill 4 holes and you get like a 1-inch aluminum spacer or steel spacer behind, it works great. Because I won't haul much. I won't ever tow much in this truck. It's rated at, I think, 2,000 pounds towing, 1,500. for the bed, I'm good with that. I've hauled 4x8 sheets of plywood. I've hauled bags of concrete, mulch, stuff like that. I don't have to have a work truck. So this works. I haul garbage off. We go on trips in this. It's super. It rides amazing. I love the ride. I can't believe you can buy a vehicle for $24,000 this good. It rides like a car, in my opinion. The insides, there was no leather, but I got like these seat covers off Amazon, which are great. They were probably one of the best buys a person could ever make. And I mean, of course they're vinyl, but they look amazing. Let me get I took my headrest down on the other side just so I can see out the back a little better. But you can see my seat covers look amazing. This truck has only probably been through a car wash a couple times, and I actually rinsed it off this morning. I don't religiously clean vehicles, okay? That Fiero right there is I've probably washed that thing more than any other vehicle I've ever owned. And I've only had that vehicle done for like a year now. I don't clean these. I drive this thing. That's it. This morning, I had so much crud in between the hood, and I still do have some in the hood protector from like a year of no hand washing. It doesn't matter. This is the insides. You can see my $300 Maverick seat covers. They still look pretty much amazing. I've caught something a couple times on this bead, and you can see it's nicked it a little bit. You see, I don't clean very much, but now I did clean the windows this morning, and I wiped down the doors. And you can see, this right here gets a lot of dirt, like feet hitting it, shoes hitting it and stuff. But anyway, I've got some cheap Smart Liner WeatherTech ripoff mats. I love them. Love them. But yeah, I have no frills in here. There's no sunroof, no rear sliding window. This is how it comes. I've added like a phone holder there in the cubby hole. There's like a plastic injection molded insert for the cubby hole that you can then mount a phone holder on. I highly suggest that if you don't want that to be an open space and it's a great place for a phone. I actually would not recommend the 3D printed ones. I would get the plastic injection molded cubby insert to mount the phone holder on, but that's me. I've had a 3D one melt on me this summer in Tennessee, which is probably unusual. But anyway, the insides, super comfortable. The seats are really amazing. I mean, they're super comfortable and they're super supportive. We've taken some, well, heck, I mean, a couple years back, a flight got canceled. We were supposed to hit a cruise ship like a day away, and our flight got canceled, so we had to hit the road immediately. And this thing travels great. The seats are comfortable. Even 9-10 hours in, they're comfortable. Love the inside. It's super well thought out. And yeah, there's room for an adult back here. I've gotten in the back before. I don't ever have to, and I keep my wife's passenger seat all the way back. But I mean, I'm 5'9", and it's super comfortable. There's plenty of room. I can push the seat up some and still be very comfortable. Plenty of cup holders and places to catch crap. And if you can't already tell, I still love this truck. I honestly can't tell you anything about this truck that I hate. There's nothing I hate. I struggle to find anything I dislike about it. It's exactly what I want. It's way more than I ever expected to get for the price. And I love it. I've added the EGR hood protector. I added EGR in channel. I do not like out channel. I like in channel EGR brand window vents. Love them. They've been great. Like I said, I don't know if I'll ever do anything to Steely's. I love it. It's plain. It's plain, but it's perfect. Like I said, I added a hitch, but I don't intend on pulling much. I don't even have a spray-in bed liner. I do mean one day to probably do a spray-in bed liner, but that's okay. I've added the cubbies, which I think most anybody will do. I think for like 80 bucks, I got a set of 2 cubbies. So I've got cubbies on both sides. I've never made use of them yet. I think I may have a strap or something down in one. And I've got a kit to add power back here, but I've never done it. Never needed to. Now, like I said, part of loving this truck is the fuel economy. I get 40 plus. I drive this thing however I want to. I don't baby it, but I will say this, I think once you get a hybrid and you start seeing that gas mileage going up, I think it actually makes you learn to drive in a manner that is more efficient, more economical. Because I find myself driving that way, but it doesn't take anything away from the driving experience. Like I said, if I step on the gas in this 2.5 engine will move this thing. And I'm fully confident that if I drove this like a lead-footed teenager, that I would still be getting in the 30s religiously. I get 40 to 42 every month. And I do not pay attention to how I drive anymore. I just don't. I love it. The ride is great. I would still suggest this to a small family. It's going to do everything that you could want. Now, if you're going to have to pull like a big boat or something, no, this is not going to do that. But like if you had like a small little fishing boat, you want to go fishing every once in a while with the kids, yeah, this would do it. But this is a great vehicle. You know, entering this vehicle, you know, you're pretty much upright. Entering is very easy. The only gripe I would have that I can think of, and it is so minute, I don't even think about it anymore. This entry, because of it being a unibody, I guess, you know, you do have a ledge to step over and into the car. You know, I know my Honda Ridgeline, it was pretty much zero level. This was level with the floorboard, okay? I don't notice that anymore, and I don't care. If that's the only gripe I've got on this truck, I'm golden. Now this thing could poop the bed tomorrow and leave me stranded. But as of a year in, there is nothing I hate. There is nothing I dislike in any capacity that would make me give this vehicle any kind of a hit against it. It's just been a wonderful vehicle. I've had the oil change like once, probably rotated the tires then. Again, it rides great, it drives great, it handles well, it hauls what stuff I want to haul. It's a great vehicle. I've got no complaints. Honestly, I've got no complaints. And I went into this fully expecting this to be a cheap. I fully expected this to be so much less than what I got. And I still would have been probably pleased with it, because $24,000, where are you going to buy for that? Anyway, 1 year in on my XL hybrid Maverick, no options. I love this truck. These are great vehicles. I know some people have had problems, or maybe they've had some recalls and stuff. I've not had one problem out of this. And the hybrid system, it's seamless. At least to me, it's seamless. I don't ever think about, at low speeds in my neighborhood, it's operating fully on electricity or electric power. But honestly, when it turns to gas, you have to really be paying attention to see those transition points. This is a great vehicle. Honestly, if I had to do this over again and I knew everything I know now and I had to go out and buy another one today, I would not feel bad if I had to pay $30,000 for this truck. I would not feel bad. This has been an awesome truck. So anyway, that's my review. I love it. I love this truck. I can't say anything negative about it. It's a wonderful truck. Oh, and by the way, I love it's engineered really well. Like, even putting this hitch on, when you get up underneath it, everything is so well laid out. Access points, like when you pull these two bolts and you can pull these lights off the side and reach about any of the wiring back there. Underneath, there's all kinds of open space. Under the hood is clean the way it's set up. Behind the seat, some people might complain and think it's a little noisy. I do not think this is a noisy vehicle at all. But, it's cheap. There's no insulation on the back wall of the cab. Does it bother me? No. To me, this thing it's quiet. It's quiet. But some people add insulation to that back wall, and do big audio systems. I have no complaints about the radio that came with it standard. Is it audio competition level? Absolutely not. It's absolutely great for me. I love it. So anyway, that's about it. In the future, if I ever get around to it, yeah, sure, I would like to lower it a little bit. I had my ridgeline lowered, and it made it so much easier to get in and out of, and I just like the looks of them a little bit lowered. I don't want it slammed, but maybe a couple inches all the way around. Yeah, I'd love to do that. So anyway, that's it. I love this truck. I still love this truck. Thank you for watching. If you did, like and subscribe. I don't know.